In this season of giving, we take note of a group that offers a very special gift to families who need it, whatever the time of year. It's the gift of a journey, a very special journey. Our Sunday morning cover story is reported now by Seth Doan.
It's beautiful here.
Any vacation is a fleeting break from routine.
This is fun.
A chance to relax and make memories. But for the Curtis family, visiting this 3,000-acre dude ranch in southern Arizona, time together seemed more precious than ever. How was it to get out of that routine that you're in at home?
Very nice, very nice. Indescribable.
So I am trying to stay in the saddle.
For 4 days earlier this month, the Curtises left reality behind back in Woodburn, Kentucky.
You always think you have a lot of time. You always think you will do something later.
At least until 18 months ago.
Sally, you want milk to drink?
That's when Teresa, mother to Sally and Levi, and wife to high school sweetheart Jeff, received a terminal diagnosis.
I have stage 4 breast cancer that has metastasized to the bones. The biggest thing is my spine. There is at least 1 lesion in every vertebrae.
Chemo was devastating. She has her hair back now, which at least makes her look healthy.
So all in all, it was a good day then?
But cancer is always a part of their lives.
It's always there, and I know it's always on the kids' mind. It's always on Jeff's mind. But it never goes away. It's like the big elephant in the room, but at least we talk about it.
Teresa's doctor, Vanderbilt Medical Center oncologist Vandana Abramson, understands that families like the Curtises face more than just medical problems.
The hardest part of all of it is that they have to be preparing for life without one parent in the future. So there's a lot going on with these families, a lot that's outside of the realm of what most normal families have to deal with. There's a lot of anxiety for the entire family.
These are my cancer medicine.
So along with the morphine and hydrocodone,
Okay, well, let's get it going.
Dr. Abramson called for something you can't find in any pharmacy.
I prescribed this trip for Teresa because I thought she and her family needed a chance to get away, needed a chance to be together, not think about her cancer diagnosis, not think about anything else. I think they needed something special.
Which is where the Jack and Jill Late Stage Cancer Foundation comes in. John Albert is its founder. You call it a timeout from cancer?
We call it a timeout from cancer because that's exactly what it is.
A time away, a distraction.
And an opportunity to take advantage, to live life.
Albert's nonprofit raises money to send families like the Curtises on an all-expense-paid vacation. Who qualifies for a trip like this?
The parameters are pretty straightforward and pretty simple. A young mom or dad with limited life, and they have children under 18. That's it. Any cancer, any economic group, socioeconomic group, these are families who are facing the imminent loss of their mom or dad.
John Albert knows this kind of loss all too well. He created the foundation in 2006 with his wife Jill, as she was dying from metastatic breast cancer.
The cruelest aspect of late-stage cancer is the emotion. Jill was afraid that our kids would forget her.
Forget her?
Forget her. I mean, they were 7 and 9 when she was diagnosed. That's why I started the foundation, to give other young moms and dads the comfort, the relief, the joy to know that they can give back the gift of memories to their children.
The foundation works with oncologists to identify families to go on these trips. It relies on contributions from the public, along with donations from airlines, hotel chains, and cruise lines to host families struggling with end-stage cancer. The foundation does it all with a full-time staff of 3. How is this not just the saddest job in the world?
It really is absolutely the opposite. I get to deal with laughter and smiles and unbelievable joy every day.
All right, guys, thank you. That's it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Families typically choose between a few vacation options.
Whoa. There you go.
The Curtises opted for a stay at the White Stallion Ranch, just outside Tucson. It's the farthest west 10-year-old Sally has ever traveled, a world away from the stresses at home. What does this do to a family to have a diagnosis like this, for it to be as serious as it is?
It really brings things down, kind of. Like you're always thinking about something happening, stuff like that. But now, we really aren't thinking about anything.
What do you mean?
Like, we aren't thinking about the cancer at all. We're just thinking about having fun. What are we going to do next? Are we going to ride horses? All that.
Hey, keep going back or go that way.
They rode as often as they could.
Good job, Sally.
Teresa watched as her family learned to herd cattle. Sad, but also serene.
It's a calmness. It's just, I don't even know if I can describe it. It's just where you just take a deep breath and just relax and just don't really think about anything at all.
The Jack and Jill Late Stage Cancer Foundation aims not just to provide that elusive break, but also a trip so memorable they call it a wow.
2 years ago, we thought we had 20, 30, 40 years together. Now we don't know.
Bill Francis's wife, Sandra, is living with brain cancer. So on their vacation to Denver, the foundation gave this Iowa family of sports fanatics VIP treatment at a Broncos game.
How's the trip?
Good.
Good.
Buddy, hey, man.
Complete with a meet and greet with NFL star Dallas Clark.
Boys, get it right, let's go.
And the run of a Westin hotel suite that the Obama family called home during the 2008 Democratic Convention.
We're special this weekend. You know, we're out and the people are taking care of us and they're helping us, and we're going to enjoy this weekend, but we're taking this weekend with us, you know, forever.
An escape captured forever in photographs. Just some of the thousands filling the photo albums of more than 600 families and counting.
Hi!
Elizabeth Giordano and her daughters look back at their photos all the time. Her husband died last year at 42. What do you think the trip meant to Todd?
Oh, everything.
Todd lived for just 6 months after his diagnosis, and Elizabeth says a vacation seemed hard to justify. But at Sesame Place in Philadelphia, all seemed just right.
The girls enjoyed it. We enjoyed it as a family. And that was the last time we were a family on a trip, because we literally flew home, and 2 hours after we landed, I was taking Todd to the hospital, and he didn't come home.
At the White Stallion Ranch, Jeff Curtis tried not to think about why the family was there. Does this trip really make a difference? It doesn't change anything.
Yes, it does. If just for 10 minutes they forget about Mom being sick, it's worth it.
They posed before a rainbow that appeared in the Arizona sky. And for all the comfort it provided, Teresa felt something else, too.
The word grateful keeps coming to my mind.
That's how you feel?
Yeah, that is.